Ben Pope from Mirrored. This is the week 8 build. We actually did a lot of work for the IGF to get this submitted. Chris Elm took the ropes, and Dave Engelman and myself to get a lot of stuff included over the weekend. Chris Elm worked every night till like 5 in the morning the next day. I said, dude, we got to get this done. And he was like, what's up? Let's do it. So that's why I gave him that award last time, because he's amazing. He literally takes the helm on everything. So that guy is just totally up. A programming god, if you will.
So, he's online.
Yeah, no, he's actually on the internship now. He's on the internship.
But he wasn't on this.
Yeah, he was on.
So good, you hired him.
Yeah. So the IGF is submitted. The good thing is that you can continue to submit builds. So I mean that's the beauty of the whole thing. Like, hey, this is the initial one, but why don't we have some more? So there are quite a few things. So I'm going to try to run through it and see if we can get through all that. So the first thing I'll show is the attic actually works now. You can actually move around it, and the camera works too as well. So Brandon Gardner's actually going to work on. He's working on texturing it, so to fix it up. But the textures are actually fixed a lot for now. Chris Elm, the programmer, went in and textured everything, believe it or not. So he made it look actually believable rather than the old wallpaper we had that was totally nasty. So we have you can actually move around it, and I'm going to be working on doing models that are the 2D collectibles in the game, so they're actually going to show up in this level, so you actually be able to see them as you get them in the game. So let's go back to the menu. This menu is going to be replaced. I have a new one that was worked on with Bryce. I did a re-edit to it, so that should be going pretty soon. Let's go back to the main menu. So if we go up here and go to new game. So what happens is, there's a control scheme that shows you what everything is. So it may need to be artistically worked on a bit, but it shows you what the mouse does, what the keyboard does. Because I figured I know how to play the game, but the people at IGF don't know how to. They're gonna be like, "What am I doing?" So when they run around. So I'm like, we told them what to do, how to interact, how to use the inventory, spacebar, and all those other controls. So this beautiful keyboard here.
Is that mouse branded?
What's that?
Is that mouse branded?
Yeah, it's Microsoft.
Is that okay?
Well, I threw it in for a placeholder.
Should sponsorship.
I didn't do that. That'd be. So we went in here, and layering issues in the town, the farm, and the forest are all fixed now, mostly. So if you go in here, you actually get the shovel. You can pull up the inventory. So we have the inventory system, which tells you use this to search for items, so that way it'll know, what they want to use it. So actually, the inventory has different tabs too. So we have the dolls, the gears, and any other inventory items you pick up in there. So we have the 3 tabs. So if you walk over here, we have this pool. So we have the different collectibles around. So this would be candy, which would actually be a health item here. Yeah. And then we have dig spots. So the dig collectibles are all over the town and all over the levels now. So if you go up here and you hit E, you can actually dig and find items hidden in these. And then that will actually show up in your inventory here. So you can see it there, and it gives a description on the side. So these are in everywhere. So once the person finds them, I think that they can, pretty much surmise that this is going to be another hidden item spot here, and then also do the pick it up. The health items work. So one of the things I'm going to show first is up in the school. The school area has some new creatures in it, so we went ahead and replaced that big lumbering placeholder bunny that was up in the playground up here with some more. And then we do some collectibles. Also, the shadows work. So if you walk behind it, you actually get dark and by the light. So the lighting effects work. And then you go up here and you have some more. So the inventory system was a big piece that we wanted to get in to really have that working. And then also do the collectible system and finding things, searching around. So that works. I also threw cars in on each level now, so that way you have the roads. So you see the cars pass by, it's easy to go through these. So I'm going to show the farm next. So if you go in here now, you have different also like spots here that you can find more stuff. And then if you go down, the hay, which was in the town, which made no sense, is out here on the farm, which makes sense. So the barn has been reworked. I'm going to show you guys that in a minute. But so if you go down here to you'll see the cars driving by on the road there. That's some of the layers work now. We don't have a tree growing out of the house anymore. It's behind the house. So that's really cool. So if we go over here. So the barn actually has a shadow lily fight in it. It's kind of crazy. Maybe I hope I can do it right. Oh my god. So the barn has been reworked. You can see the art. I'll try to show you while she's shooting So there are 2 stages to the battle right now. And she gets damaged, she'll actually kick me outside into the farm level. So this is actually going to be one of the levels. This is like one of the final battles you fight in the game. So that's why it's going to be kind of crazy. Try to hit the right one if I can. It takes a little work. What happened?
Here's the bell. There we go.
Oh, no. Okay, now gets it in. So now you're actually brought out to the outside and they have to fight her again. The music is not going to be the same because it's too peaceful when you get out here. Like, and then you fight her. Alright, I'm gonna leave for a bit. That music will not be very peaceful like that. Whoa. I know. Okay. I'm gonna go back here and show you this. That's one of the battles we have in now. We also have the hawk battle and the forest level works too. So I'll show you that too.
Jeez, man, I should have told you about IGF ages ago.
Hey, Chris Elm and I, he's like, let's do this. Bro.
I want you to aspire to this every week now.
I know I've said it.
You could have 10 boss battles by the end of this night.
Hey, I will leave something to be done later.
18 levels.
18
I'm not leaving anything for later. Later always messes up.
I know.
Crap always happens. Like, you sprain your ankle or something.
Yeah, I was at the plan B plans.
Sprain your ankle, but doing game development.
That'd be bad.
That's what I'm saying. Stuff that totally is unrelated. Allergies. I don't know. You hurt your toe and then you take antibiotics.
So I figured out how to stick music in the levels too, so I threw in some music. So that's why the barn level has some music in it. Also, you now go on the inside here. So this is an example of what inside levels are going to look like. The corn maze is being worked on. That's the next level that's going to go in between the farm and the town. That level is actually being worked on right now, so we should have that pretty soon, and then we'll start on the inside levels that are kind of like this. So you can get everything here. We have the food items and that kind of stuff. Then you can go back. So I want to show the forest and the hot battle. So you go in here. Normally there's a cutscene. The problem is we don't have any narrative right now because you're not done yet. So you have no clue why things are happening yet. So we will have that though one day. It's taken a long time. But normally you'll come in here, you'll go like this, and then Logos gets kidnapped. So the hawk comes in, Shadowhawk comes in and kidnaps him and takes him away. So Logos has been kidnapped with the Shadowhawk. Find your way to the lair to rescue him before time is up. I'm not going to do the game over, but if you don't find him, you're screwed because he's your AI helper. So you got to get to him, right? So one of the things we have different items and stuff in here, which you will find later. The creatures, and it's not going to be the peaceful music here now. It's going to be intense. So like, dude, where are we going? So we go down here. So this is the test level for now. This will actually be a shadow arena for later. And then we're going to have the hawk in here. So this is going to be tweaked a bit for the hawk animations also. So for right now, I'm just going to try to read them and show you what do it. Right now, it just goes right back, and so we have to adjust that. But it's not going to be too Ready? Don't do that. Okay. Now Logos should come back. Where is he? There he is. Alright, Logos is actually going to be hanging out on the tree. They're going to have a big tree here, and he's going to be like, dude, help me out. He's going to be complaining to them. So if we go back up here, we should relax it back. And now we're back in the forest. So now he's safe, and you're on your way, and then you can continue the story once we get those scenes. And then you go back to the town. And the inventory system definitely works to save. All those other things work as well. So that's what we have for now.